Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's August 3rd, 2010. Well, we've got turnaround Tuesday in the making here this morning. The grain markets all lower here in overnight trade. We were lower around the world and Europe as well. So grain markets expected to be lower. Outside markets are not giving us much of an indication of pressure here anyway. The dollar is down anywhere from 30 to 40 points here this morning. Crude oil up 35 to 45, so a continuation of that strength from yesterday. Stock market's given a little bit of the gain back that they had yesterday, down 22 to 25 here in the stock indices this morning. Weather still a factor in Russia, continuing hot and dry, at least for the foreseeable future here, the next week to 10 days. Drew Lerner says that will continue to be hot. There's some thunderstorms in the far west, but nothing that will break the drought situation. Here in the U.S., weather is also a factor. Some of the southern Midwest areas that haven't had any rain in a few days are certainly showing some stress on crops because of the heat that is moving into that area. The USDA came out with the crop progress reports last night. They lowered the good to excellent in corn by 1%. From 72 last week down to 71. An average, 5-year average is 61%. So we're still at an excellent crop, and the dry down concerns and the dry conditions is starting to concern producers that we talk to on a daily basis. Yesterday's action, a lot of volatility. We had the sharp rally that ended up closing near the lows of the day. That will be certainly some reason for follow through to the downside here. Technically, we get support in the D's corn at $4.50. Then again at $3.95. A close below $4 today would certainly trigger a lot of negative technical action and could press us here for a little bit. The resistance on the upside, 410, and then again at 419 in the December contract. And the soybeans crop continues to look good. Southern areas concerned about some moisture. If they could get some rain here in the next week to 10 days, they feel like their crop would be, the soybean crop could make a very good crop down in the southern part of Illinois and Kentucky and over into Ohio. Technically, we've got support at 993 in the November contract. That was old resistance. Now it's support. And resistance today is around 1029.5, yesterday's high. If we could close above that, then I think the chartists are going to look to a 1060 target on the upside. In the wheat market, still continuing a lot of news there. Japan tenders for 124,000 tons of food wheat. Russia's ministry has lowered their forecast again from the 81 to 85 million in their last estimate down to 70 to 75 million tons of grain output. There also has been some comments that shipments out of the Black Sea have been delayed going to Asia already. So that's been a concern that's been talked about here the last few days. So we're starting to see some attention there. But grain markets and wheat markets in Europe were down overnight, basically on profit taking. The market's been up sharply for several days. We've got support in the September wheat at 639 3/4 today. 710 is our resistance. In the livestock trade, we've got cutout values there were down sharply yesterday in the beef. Choice down 113, select down 145. Trade in the cash market, nothing going yet this week, but expecting a weak tone, maybe as much as a dollar lower there before we see some cash trade this week. The charts, however, we'd seen a rally yesterday early and then sold off. We're going to be following stock market as much as anything here, because we know the cash market's going to be weaker, but we've got technical support in the October contract at 93.25, resistance at 95.20. In the hog trade, some of the positive news that continues to help us there is Russia opened up another, allowed meat from another 39 U.S. plants to be shipped to Russia as far as the poultry goes. The heat that's in the southern part of the Midwest here is also slowing down pork performance and movement of market-ready hogs, and I think that is also supporting that trade. We had cutout values up 83 cents yesterday. We expect a steady, firm cash market here this morning. Technically on the October hogs, 77.95 is support, 80.05 is resistance. A close above that 80.05 level could give us some reason to move those October hogs all the way up to the $82 level. So if you got any questions, give us a call here at Allendale, 800-262-7538. We wish you a very successful trading day. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning.